Shalom, shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me, coming again on this devil platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely day in which the Most High Yah has made, and I, Sister Deborah, shall and will rest therein. Just coming with a little something. And I want to say to you all, be wise. Wise as what? As serpent. Come on now. You have to be wise. Pray that the Most High give you wisdom and knowledge and understanding in His will. Not in man's, but in His will. Because I have come upon so many times in life the enemy sneaking in and out. Okay? Even in actions, you might think that, wait a minute, I know I didn't do this. Why did this here happen? Or, little things that's, that's trying to steer you in the wrong direction. Be aware of that. Be wise. Because the enemy is to kill, steal, and destroy. And he has been doing that faithfully. While we run around thinking that we saw all that, this and that, and don't understand, we flesh and blood, all right? And I want to also say something about when I was speaking yesterday about Yeshua, as the world calls Jesus. And I wouldn't say the world, only in the United States and other countries, but a lot of the countries don't call him Yeshua. I mean, Jesus. Believe me, they pronounce it as something else. They pronounce the name as something else. So don't think. I want you to not think that when I say Jesus or Yeshua, that it has no read to it, or it has no strength to it. Because I'm finna bag you up and bag you down on something. One thing about Yeshua is this. He's coming for what is his. Now when he coming with the power. Okay? But he's coming for what belongs to him. Meaning, he done marked his, okay, with the blood that he shed. Just like on the doorpost back in Old Testament was marked and death passed by. Well, the way Yeshua is coming and why he's coming to collect those who have the blood on their post. His blood. So don't think that Sister Deborah is kicking Yeshua to the curb and not making Yeshua all this and some. I'm trying to usher into you how important it is to have the highest respect for Yeshua, which the world calls Jesus. But you can't go using the power without Christ. You get it? But you have to recognize and be able to understand Yeshua is going to collect what belongs to him. What belongs to him? Those that he have marked with his blood. Okay? So even when when it come down to judgment, even when it comes and it says when judgment take place, Yeshua knows who he knew. He knows who is who already automatically, because the spiritual blood is on the doorpost of that spirit. So he gonna already know who is his. But when he goes out to collect what is his, I'm talking about Yeshua. I'm talking about what the world called Jesus. See, what people don't understand, it's messed up from the floor, because when you say Jesus, a lot of people are so sick in their thought pattern and how they've been taught. It's connected to that name of that person, that face of a white man. But see, when you realize it's not so much of a white man that name is connected to, even though it's the power of who that name is spiritually detached to. So that's why I say a lot of stuff that they teach out of the flesh and not out of the spirit realm. When you go over to the spirit realm, then that's what everything makes sense. But when you stay over to the flesh realm, you be to and fro trying to get comfort and assurance and feeling good here and feeling good there based on what you're being taught. And you're not going to find rest there, okay? You're not going to find comfort there. But I wanted to come back this morning to kind of say to you how powerful Yeshua is. He is so powerful to the point where those that he's coming to collect, they belong to him. How? Through his blood that he shed. They have been, I ain't gonna say painted. The blood that he shed, the purpose of him dying, and the seal is within him. That means that when he come to the four corners to collect, he's looking for those who have his blood. And don't think he don't know. It's spiritual. He knows who's who marked with the blood. Okay? Remember the lamb that they were supposed to take the blood and put it on the doorpost and death supposed to pass by? See, that's the power of Yah, letting the death pass by. What was the lamb? This wasn't a natural lamb. The blood that was put on their post, because that was the order in which Yah. So it's the same order with the Son of Man. His blood, he's the lamb. His blood has been splattered on our post, which is our spirit. Okay. So when he coming for those. So you ain't gonna be able to fake it. You ain't gonna be able to make it. You ain't gonna be able to do none of it. Because he gonna already see what belongs to him. That's why he gonna say, you didn't know my name. Because you didn't even know who I was. Is. You see? So therefore, even when he separate, when he get to the point where the fun come in, I'm sure it does, with the Son of Man. When he's separating his, when he actually separates his, okay, it is beautiful. That's why, and I'm going to show you why it's so beautiful, because he's going to be separating the sheep. The sheep. It's not sheeps. It's not sheeps. He's going to be separating the sheep from the goats. The goat's going to have many, but the sheep's going to have one. Why? Because it's only one blood. It's only one blood that was shattered. But with the goats, many have taken on the spirit of Satan. So the goats are going to be separated from the sheep. Go to your word. You ain't going to hear him say sheeps. He ain't going to call his like everybody calling Hebrew Israelites. The chosen or the children, more than one. Yeshua knows that he only shed and died on the cross once. That blood represents all the ones that's going to receive the mark of him in their foreheads. Okay? He already knows that. So he don't call them sheeps, because we are so separated. We are not united. That's why I say you can't wake up. You can't be awakened. You can't be a Hebrew Israelite movement, because that's worldly. That's sick. That's demonic. Yeshua calls us sheep as one, because only one shed the blood, and it's not. The blood represents that one, which is the Son of Man. He takes his blood and he put it on everybody, and we become one in his blood. Okay? So he don't look at us as, we the people. No. He look at us as one in him. And when he collect his, there's going to be sheep not sheeps with an S. Like you're going to see, he going to have sheeps and you going to have goats. But the goats going to have many. Still sticking with the narrow, okay? Almost, if everything going to always line up with the few, small remnant. Everything is always going to be shorter on one end. We're real short on one end and real long and lengthy on the other. That's where you know. That ain't everybody running around here talking about who they are is who they think they are. Okay? Now, this is the key to it. Those that are going to have his blood on their spirit, he's going to separate them from from the goats. Okay? And the goats are going to the eternal fire. Okay? The lake of fire. But the sheeps, we call them sheeps, but we are sheep. Sheep as one because we one in him. Okay? It can't be many of us. That's how the Gentiles were grafted into what? One body. You see? Not many. That's why he's not going to call us sheeps. Now, this is where the power come in this, what I'm saying. After that, he's going to say and tell them, when he was hungry, you fed him. When he was thirsty, you gave him drink. Even the sheep is going to say, when did we do this? You see? Because people don't understand. You're doing things in spirit and in truth. It's not what the world say you're doing. It's not what the world say you should do. It's not what the world has to see. It's not what the world has to hear. It's not what the world has to behold. It's spirit and it is truth. Whether they see it, accept it, believe it, hear it, taste it, walk it, talk it, speak it. It is what Yah has created it to be in his will. So that's where the power rests in spirit and truth. Because it's going to be spirit and truth here, and it's going to be spirit and truth there. It's going to be spirit and truth to eternal. It ain't nobody and can't nobody do nothing about it. So all this here awakening, you sleep. Not only are you sleep to the point of dead. You have not awakened to anything until you have awakened to spirit and truth. And that's why I said, if the Hebrew Israelite movements and they so-called awakening religion only thought for a minute. If we're going to say we awaken, let's awaken to what Yah say he's going to do. That's the true awakening. We should wait on the awakening of his power, bringing us to that level where he cleaning us up. That's true awakening to me. This bull crap that everybody's talking about and doing, it ain't awakening. Sister Deborah gonna finish this topic to this evening, but I wanted to share with you the love, not the love, the give and gave that Yeshua